Hello, I'm Nige.
I'm Anders. We're doing a cheeky extra. Nige, what you got there?
Well, first of all, we've just finished filming the Little Beers, which ended up in a draw, which I like draws in sport. I don't like winners anymore, or losers. I think if everyone drew, the world would be so much happier. But anyway,
you are right, of course, yeah.
No, I'm talking from, I'm very competitive. I used to compete internationally at sport, and I've done lots of things. I don't like winning and losing stuff. Anyway, I've got a bottle of that. I've no idea what it is.
Hang on, I'm going in with Bornem. Double. I take it that's I
was just going around Lidl as you normally do, and they just had this random box of Belgium beers.
Okay.
6 beers, £12. This one's 7.2%. I think this was the weakest one in the box.
Oh, this, yes. Sorry, now you did talk to me about this. Yeah.
So it's Born Double, whatever that is. It's all in another language, so I'm not sure what's going on with this. What have you got, Anders?
I've gone again. The last week I did the Garden Brewery, which is a brewery based in Zagreb. It was milk stout with hints of coconut and tonka bean.
Bit weird.
I'm giving them another chance.
Hazy pale ale.
Yeah. So this is the Garden Brewery again from Zagreb. Hazy pale ale with notes of pineapple and tropical juice.
I'm sure I've had things from the Garden Brewery in the past.
You think?
Yeah, I can't remember whether they were good or bad. I really can't remember, but I definitely have had things from them.
If I'm honest with you, I think the quality of the beer that I had last week was very good.
Yeah.
You had to like milk stout, you had to like coconut, you had to like tonka bean. Like all of those, I think you were probably laughing.
Yes, but you've got to tick a lot of boxes before it hits your sweet.
Yeah, absolutely. But but there was a definite quality. There was a definite quality to that brew. You know, it wasn't just thrown together. So I'm expecting something good here. I've picked something that I should like. Hey.
Right, should we do something a little bit different? Before I put beer cam on, we'll watch your pour. Do you want to pour?
Can we just hang on a second, sorry. There was a flight going above. Did you hear it?
Just, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, it was very loud to me and I couldn't hear you.
Anyway,
you want to hear me pour? You want to see me pour? Is that what you said?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's go in. Before I pour, I'll always do a little bit of a... Now that, I like the smell of.
That's definitely hazy.
Certainly is.
Looks very, very pale. But is a pale ale.
It is indeed, yeah.
I've got a bit of fizz there.
Yeah.
Anyway, while that settles, I'm going to whack beer camel.
You do that.
Get my one in the glass.
So, sorry, is that a blonde beer you've got there?
Just says double.
Double.
We'll
okay.
See what comes out.
Yeah.
Well, it's darker. Double's probably double hot or something like that. Or double something.
The aroma of mine is suggesting great things. It's
actually quite dark. Beer camel actually picking up a little bit of redness on it from front cam. It's just looking black. Let's see.
okay.
It's a very chestnut brown. Oh, wow. It's not what I expected.
No, not at all. Yeah, the aroma I'm getting off this beer here seems quite. It seems to have a bit of depth to it. There's a lot of pineapple.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that dampness we often talk about, that like dank smell to it. But in this case, yeah, coupled with pineapple, it seems to work. Well, I don't care what you say. I'm going in.
Oh. So what are your thoughts?
One word coming to my head. Disappointment.
That was such a massive build-up.
Wasn't it? It was. And that's probably why I've got disappointment. I'm not getting a big taste of citrus, pineapple, or whatever you might like, mango normally you'll get. I'm not getting that taste. I'm getting that dank, cementy, wet cementiness is overriding.
It's not torrefied wheat. It's the wheat. They probably use wheat in there.
I would guess yes. But in fairness, we just have had a load of different beers, so
yeah.
Let's calm down. Let's see what's going on. Your initial thoughts on yours?
It's wonderful.
Oh, is it really?
The aroma is. There's a depth to the aroma or richness, but you can't put your finger. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the taste, like it's. At the back end, there's a hint that you can say. You think, yes, that is Belgium. That is, but it's almost like a strong English ale, but without the alcoholic taste.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit of.
And what's the ABV
like
on that?
A good 7.2.
Yes.
And again, it's hidden. But it reminds me, it's almost like a really rich, dark ruby ale, but just with a strong English ale. It's that richness, there's a bit of nuttiness going on. It's bloody nice.
Yeah, that looks lovely. It really does.
It is, but I think I've only got one bottle of it.
Oh dear.
That's a problem. That's the problem. When you're buying the boxes, these kits, and these things, you get a box and you get all these beers. You find one, that's fantastic. But you can't get it anywhere else.
Never found ever again. No.
You have one, and you think, well, actually, I quite like a crate of that because I'd like to drink. I'd be happy to drink this. It's a fireside beer on a cold winter's day.
Oh, you paint a beautiful picture.
That's what you want to be drinking.
I remember when you bought that pack, I immediately nipped down to, was it Lidl you say you bought it?
Yeah.
I immediately nipped down to the largest Lidl near me. And it was nowhere to be seen.
Well, I went the next day to get one for Anders because there was none left.
No.
And it's one of those, obviously, a container fell off the back of a container ship and they put them out.
And up it turns.
Yes. Which is disappointing when you get a gem like that and they just don't follow it up, and just because that would sell all the time. It wasn't cheap. Like I said, it was 12 quid for 6 bottles.
Yeah, but that's still
I'm
not
looking
bad,
forward
though,
to
is
the
it?
other 5 now.
Yeah. This is improving the further it goes down.
That's good to hear.
Mm.
Anyway, let's not talk about beer now, because I'm intrigued. I don't know what that is behind you.
It's niche. I've gone niche.
Right. Well, niche every week.
we do go niche. Sometimes we like a Venn diagram match. That's an album called Vambo Rules, which is, as far as I can work out, it's a compilation. I don't know if it's the greatest hits, but it's a compilation of songs by the Sensational Alex Harvey Band, who
I know
were
them very well.
a Scottish band. Again, we are going so niche here. They were around from 1972 to 78, I think it was. Very quirky, a lot of humour, although the songs weren't funny, but there was an awful lot of vaudeville about what they did.
They do a cover version of Delilah.
They do.
And have you ever seen the video?
I have. It's sensational.
It is, because that's a comedy routine when they're doing it. It's so funny. Yeah. Look it up on YouTube. It is, worth watching. For me, I think the best thing for me is Next.
Which I think I know.
And if you want to watch that on YouTube, you look up Next, Sensational Alex Harvey Band. I think it was the Old Grey Whistle Test, their performance on that, doing that song.
Oh, okay.
It is wonderful. And that's what got me into that band. It was the Old Grey Whistle Test. They had a review of the 70s or 80s. I can't remember what it was. And they played that, and I thought, wow.
I think, if I remember correctly, then in that case, they would have. Yes, I think I've seen them do Faith Healer on the Old Grey Whistle Test, so probably at the same time. Faith Healer.
The guitarist did have his face all painted white and probably.
And they left very little, but what they did leave was just magnificent. A little bit silly, but Faith Healer
and Next is so powerful. The emotion of that song.
Yeah.
And the band were tight. I think they played live a lot. They were a very, very tight live band.
Yeah, well, I was looking at them the other day, and Ted Hughes, their drummer, went on to play for a lot of different people. Ted Hughes played for, I think he played for Gillan. I think he played for the Michael Schenker group. Again, these niche bands. Sorry?
Didn't he write the Mr. Men books as well?
No. That was Roger Hargreaves.
All right. Why did I get that mixed up?
I don't know.
I'm old. Ted Hughes. It sounds like a game show host or something.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Ted Hughes. Oh, you're thinking of
Ted Rogers.
Ted Rogers.
Right. We had a little break then, and I looked up Ted Hughes. I think he was the author of Iron Man,
which I have no knowledge of, really, apart from the fact that
Anders is a very well-read man, but I can't believe he's not read Iron Man.
No.
Awesome book, awesome. But anyway, I'll leave you to discover it.
Yeah,
it involves a space dragon and a big Iron Man who saves the world.
If you can't be bothered to read it, there is an animation out there, isn't there?
Might be.
I'm sure there is.
You'll read it in an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's where the tech use. And he also plays drums for Sensational Alex Harvey Band.
And Ian Gillan and the Michael Schenker group as well. So, busy man.
Yeah, very talented.
Very talented, very clever. So your beer, how's it going down there?
It's lovely. It's almost gone.
Has it?
I really didn't expect, when I had a box of Belgium beers, I didn't expect something like this. It's a very, very pleasant surprise.
In the words of, and I'm just trying to bring in a different group of people who might get things, but in the words of Gemma Collins, or the GC, as they call her, I'm like, well, Gel, that is like just looking nicest looking beer there.
I don't know who Gemma Collins is.
No, you don't.
I get the gist of what sort of person she's like.
She's somebody who's made a career out of being from Essex.
Quite a few people do that, though.
That
narrows it down to half of Essex.
Yeah. I think she's kind of, I've never seen any of these programs, but it's the Only Way is Essex is where she's from originally. Towie.
Right, I never watched that.
Never watched it myself. But the fact of the matter is that people who appear on programs such as this seem to make huge, great careers out of nothing.
Okay, if you had to go on to one reality TV program, which one would it be?
Do you know what? Oh, geez, that's a question, isn't it? I think it would have to be Made in Chelsea.
I had two. I was thinking of Made in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Just because if I didn't have to pay anything, you get good food and good wine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do one of the hardship ones, and that looks like it's quite good fun, and there's no hardship whatsoever.
There isn't, no.
The other one would have been made. What's the Essex one? The
Towie. The Only Way is Essex.
Yeah, go on there. But someone with a proper accent who you can actually speak the Queen's English. And you stick out like a sore thumb, and you get famous.
Well, there is Geordie Shore as well, isn't there? Oh, I don't know this or not. There's Geordie Shore, which is basically, I think it's set in South Shields, possibly. South Shields. It's a little bit of a hotbed.
Making Chelsea, but I wouldn't qualify that because number one, I'm not rich. But if I had to appear, I'll be there as an extra, and I'll just have fine wines and fine meals.
Well, that's what I was thinking, and also they're a bunch of wankers, and
yeah,
I'd fit right in. Right. Okay. I'm nearing the end of my beer.
Well, I've finished mine, and it was just lovely as lovely can be.
Well, I have to say, this one improved immensely. I think the fact is,
nice. I'm really pleased for you.
Yeah, I think I'd still prefer yours, by the sounds of it.
You would have.
But this was, this became a bit more the pineapple and the tropical fruits did come out in the end. And that dankness that initially was overpowering everything just went away. Just laid down and died. So, I'm very happy with that. and I would quite happily go back and have some more.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
But you only have one, and you'll never get this ever again.
Never
which is
again.
the problem when you're buying the boxes.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell,
like, subscribe, comment. Until next time.
goodbye.
Bye.